Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to your tarot reading. Let us see what this month of February has in store for you. And this reading is for the zodiac sign of Aries. So, whether you have your sun, moon, or ascendant in Aries, this reading is for you, right? So, let us see what we have, and I will be pulling out 4 cards, one for each week. Okay. Okay. That's your first week card, the second week card, third week, and the fourth week. And I think I'll just pause the video for a second to turn off the notifications. Right, let us start. So, what's your first week, Aries? What do you have in your first week? You have got Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So, primarily it's talking of some toxic energy which you have absorbed, right, in the first week of February. It could be, overindulgence in food, maybe a little bit of, alcohol for some of you, or anything which is toxic to your system. This could be in terms of food, it could be in terms of emotions, it could be in terms of activities also which you do. They're not healthy for you, but you probably are persisting with them. And, things are probably getting a little out of hand with this. Okay, it could also be the company you're keeping, right? I've got 5 of Swords. And also, decisions which you have taken, which are not good for you, but somehow, you are still persisting with them. Aries, you do know that there is something not quite right, something which is not healthy, and something which you ought not to be doing. But for some reason, you're not able to let go of it. It could also be, peer pressure for some of you. What will people say? I want to be better than others, I want to continue doing this. But okay, some of you could have also gotten to this thing because of the company you keep, right? But in this week, it will be a good idea to put in some effort to get out of this. The victory card is here. So here, whatever you chose in the past which has not been very good for your well-being, you've probably realized that in the first week of February you are going to overcome this. Okay, and you can also expect some help, a helping hand, to also come your way to help you in this, to come out of this. And I also feel that, if you put in this victory over these kind of habits or these kind of indulgences is definitely seen. It's quite visible that you will come out of it, no doubt about it. But you also would need to take some help if you need, if you feel this is something you need, somebody's assistance, something you feel that you cannot get out of on your own. Don't hesitate in taking that help from whoever you think can help you. But with the 6 of Wands, it's a sure short card of you getting out of this, let's say a little bit of a mess you got yourself into, right? First week we'll see you coming out of that. Second week of February, we have the Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Okay, let's see. See, see, with this images, both are representing a queen, a woman who is in power position, who has the capability and the ability to change things for herself. It's a position of power, and the person is the queen here. Here it represents, you. I feel, because you see, when you're coming out of a bad habit or a bad phase, there is a time where you feel really miserable. You feel, coming out of that, it takes its own time, and whilst you're recovering, it can be a little difficult, to come out of it completely. And that's what I see in the second week of February for you. See, there was something which, this habit or this whatever it was, okay, it gave you some sense of happiness, but it was a temporary happiness. You felt very good whilst you were in it. It's like, you really enjoy eating something which you feel you should not be eating. It's not very good for your health, but when you are consuming that, you are so happy, you couldn't care less about, what's coming after that. That is a 10 of cups. It's like the rainbow is only going to last a while. So, till whatever time it is there, it's best you enjoy it, and you feel happy. But what happens after that, that is, when that whole euphoria starts, wearing off, this is what you start looking like. You feel unhappy, you feel stuck, that happiness has gone, it has disappeared. Now what do I do? Right? So your queen here, starts looking like this. But with the balance card over here, it's saying that, this victory, you will come out of this, but it'll take a little time, and you'll have to be in this process, because it's a gradual one. Slowly, slowly, things will start falling into place, but you need to be a little patient with it. You need to keep yourself motivated. You need to, keep that drive going, that you will, just cross this hurdle, and you'll be back on track. So in the interim, you might feel, bored, stuck, stifled, unhappy, because you're not getting what you were getting earlier on. But you just need to cross that threshold, Aries, and you're going to be fine. So second week of February looks a little challenging, but keep yourself motivated somehow or the other. Just the second week, tell yourself, just let me get out of this, and then let's see what comes in the third week. We have two little witches, magical space clearing time. Okay, once you cross that hurdle, you will see, you will be, you'll get that, I feel, strength back to start cleaning up. From here, feeling stuck, stifled, to here coming into action. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start cleaning up. So let's see what the tarot is going to tell us. These witches are here to clean up the mess, and that you can only do when you've got your energy back, which you will get by the end of the second week. See, Ace of Swords, great card to get. That clarity will come in your mind, because you have been able to cross that threshold, and now you know that there is no going back. Your mind is all cleared up, your energy is all cleared up, and now you're going to take good decisions. You might have a lot of options in front of you, but do take cognizance of what your heart is saying, because follow your happiness. Here you need to follow that closely, Aries. What is it that makes you happy? There are so many ways of cleaning up, there are so many ways of choosing what you want to do. But whatever you need to choose in the third week of February, as far as clearing up things for yourself, whether it is even your personal space, or your clearing out mind, clearing out your heart, detoxification of the body, whatever it is, choose and adopt a method which makes you happy. Okay, so you will have a lot of options, but you need to make a choice, and you need to stop procrastinating, that I'll do it later. Third week is the time when you need to get going. And like sometimes you might feel that, all right, I've got these options, let me see this, what is the universe trying to tell me, should I do this, should I do that? So just mulling over these things can also eat up the whole week. That's what you're being cautioned against, that don't spend all your time just mulling over which one to do. Whatever is making you happy, whatever gives you a lot of clarity, whatever gives you that drive from within, that fire lights up within, go with that option and start clearing up things for yourself. Fourth week of April, sorry, I don't know why I'm saying April, fourth week of February, sorry. See, I can't pronounce this, it's a foreign language. I'll read out the translation, which says, transitions to the spirit realm. Let me see what I get for you in this. It's a time of changing, it's a time of shifting your energy. It's a time of transition from one phase to another. Okay, I'll take these 4 cards, these aren't too many. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, okay, the Emperor, Magician. See, it's time to make that switch for yourself, Aries. Don't go back, to the past for sure. You will be mulling over all what has happened. There could have been some events which have, led you to some kind of a bad habit or an indulgence which has messed up your energy. You will be, looking back at things and feeling a little unhappy about what you chose, what you did. You might be like holding your head in despair that, why did I do this? Why did I take on something which was so unpleasant and difficult for me? Like, jumping into a pit and then putting in all your effort to come out of it. So don't spend your time in the fourth week of February, being hard on yourself. Stop beating up yourself. Don't indulge in that. Take stock of things, take control of things and move on. You're going to do a lot of clearing up, right? You persist with that. Don't slip back and start, ruminating over what has happened. Whatever has happened has happened. It's not, you're coming out of it. You've come out of it. You will, for a couple of days or maybe just for a day, will go back into introspecting and seeing in retrospect what did you do, what you lost, and how you kind of suffered a little because of that. But with the Emperor and the Magician, they are saying that don't waste your time on that, Aries. Get going, take matters into your hands, and create something for yourself. For when you get too emotional, be a lot more practical. Think about what has happened, make the right choices, take it as a learning lesson and leave it at that. All of February, I do feel you will be in this process only, but definitely by the end of it, you're completely out of it, emotionally as well as mentally. You would have left it and come out of it completely. So just hold the guidance which the cards have given you. I'm sure it's all going to work out very well for you the way the cards are promising. So that is it from me, and hope you like the video. Thanks for watching.